Body and beads. I don't know what that means. Let me finish. Finish.
Sing it again.
No, don't.
Country Music Awards are on tonight, and KM is going to be there. What the hell's that? I'm going to watch the Country Music Awards. KM is performing. My new bucket list, or whatever the hell you call it. You know, pass list, laundry list, whatever it means. How you doing in Rochester? Danelli, the new recliner is amazing. I have to do an ad for it, and I'm gonna do a totally different ad because it's gonna be right. I love that thing. Post Malone, you and Danielle. Dr. Hook.
Don't.
Sharing the night
Don't.
together.
Give me one of those, please. Give me one of those.
Oh, yeah. Would you mind sharing the night?
Yes, once Coda comes in, I'll give it to you.
Together.
Once she comes in.
Oh, I got my recipient.
Hello. I don't think she would share. I put it together. Yeah.
I mean, it obviously wasn't that hard to put together. I hope it's not hard.
And you know what? People on my video, because I showed me putting it together, people in the video blasting me, saying anything, she'll do anything for money. And it wasn't even me.
Anything for money. I can personally tell you that's just not true. Because if she would, I would be broke, but a lot happier.
You work in dementia in Norway. Thank you so much for your hard work, because I know it's hard.
It is hard.
Hi, pretty cake.
How you doing, Pleasanton?
It's been a really tough day with Grandpa. He's been that errant toddler today that you just want to stick in the crib and walk away.
No, he's not. He's been pretty normal. Again, it's how we're doing. It's rough because it's cold out. It's not bad today. Like
he has been
toddler.
horrible.
No.
You just haven't been around.
It was not I've been around.
No, you really
I've been
haven't
around.
You haven't been around. Not around in here. You've been around out there.
I've been around the block.
You as a wife are cold. Damn it!
Actually, she's like a fucking furnace. She does. I mean, if I'm ever cold, I'm lucky because I just move over and it's like sitting next to a volcano.
So
she's hot. I mean, I think it's the perifibro.
Myalgia.
Whatever's going on. That
With
just,
a fibroid.
It causes
not only do
the
I
fibroid.
Have,
the fibroidal.
Not only do I have fibromyalgia, I have a fibroid.
And that menopause thing, and together it's like 3, furnaces just going nonstop. Just.
So there you have it. I ain't cold. I'm warm and hot.
I ain't heavy.
I'm hot.
He's my brother.
You guys need to suck up. Never mind.
Moneymaker, I'm ready. How about you and me go in on the Niners, Moneymaker? I got $50 I can spare. You got the other 400 million or 800 million? Because if you get it, I think I got the answers. I think I know who to pick.
I haven't showered yet today.
For.
So if you're looking at my outfit, which I know some of you do, because
everyone's checking your outfit out, man. First thing, what's Danielle wearing today?
You critique Ed and his attire, how he wakes up in the morning. Well, I have not showered yet today, so there you have it.
Maybe we'll shower together after the live. What do you think? Put Ed to bed and then turn it on like early and let it steam up for like 5 minutes. So we walk in, it's just like a steam thing, and then we just whatever happens. We go in the steam, got the light out, get some soap going, and just see where it goes.
The last time we played with soap.
No, we're not. We don't need to go there. That's some kind of. I'm not talking about
Last
experimenting
time
new things.
we
I'm talking about. I'm
soap
talking
in
about.
the shower. It was not fun. It was lots of
Well, it
laughter.
wasn't not fun, but it was
lots
funny.
of laughter
It was
and
like,
faces.
yes, it was a lot of faces. Like, no, no,
Abort
no.
the mission.
Take it out. Take it out. I believe that was the.
That
was that my word?
Yep.
Take it out.
Take it out. But you have to do the face with it.
I had a face with it. But I'm not talking about that kind of shower. I'm just talking about the steam.
His face will ever be
It's cold.
ingrained in my head. Remember we were talking about looking at my scooters? His face, when he said take it out, priceless. Priceless. Hi Tim, how are ya? Maybe a candle. Oh shit.
How you doing in Germany?
I have not looked at any emails, Shauna. I know you did. I know Brady did. I know I have chapters to read. Oh, I'm sorry. I failed today. I was busy till about 3:30, and then I sat on my bed and watched.
Arch, we have not. He's not really suffered from hallucinations that way.
The Beverly Hills Housewives. Have we argued yet today?
He is not.
No. I don't think we've argued.
I mean, you could ask all the minions on your morning live. Were we not arguing?
Minions.
They don't.
God, they don't like that. No.
I
Oh
don't
my
want- I
God,
don't-
she's embarrassing you, Dan, and you let her.
I don't.
He likes to be embarrassed. You should see what he does
What do you
at
want
night.
me to do?
He bends over
What
and I
do you want
slap
me
it.
to do? Jose?
Jose?
Jose? Jose. I can't control her.
Poor Dan.
She's just my
I'm a
wife. I don't
shrew.
own her.
I'm a shrew.
I can't really stop
I'm a
her. I've
shrew.
tried.
Do you hear me?
You're a shrew.
I'm a shrew. You know what shrew is? You know what it means?
Like a witch?
No.
What?
Somebody called me a shrew.
That is like a witch.
No.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. I'm disobedient.
You're disobedient.
That I am.
I'd like to change that. But
That
I mean,
I am.
who does she have to be obedient to?
That I am. I am disobedient.
She's
So I'm a
definitely
shrew.
disobedient.
Yeah.
But someone look up shrew. I thought it had
No, it's a disobedient woman.
a disobedient woman.
Yeah.
She was a woman who was
A
disobedient.
shrew is a disobedient woman.
Oh,
She's feisty.
well, you are
She
feisty.
is a shrew. I'm a shrew. It's not a witch.
Who's
Jeannie.
how do I show her?
Show me what?
Like this, someone said, I have to show you who's boss
Oh
or
my
something
God.
like that.
Grandpa saw the mirror again. I forgot to tell you.
You have to tell them. They gotta know what
I
we're talking
already
about.
told my minions.
Well, the minions are just like 3 people that are floating around in here. You gotta
I'm a
tell
shrew.
all the other hundreds of people.
I'm gonna make a shirt that says I'm a shrew.
Taming of the Shrew.
And that's where it came from.
You should tell them the mirror story because it's a good story.
I-
We have this big it's like a body long mirror.
I was
It
gonna
has
say.
no place in my bathroom whatsoever, but
You're
there it
proud.
is. Just in case you're not having a bad enough day, take a look at yourself walking into the shower at 56 years old, especially after you eat.
Or 92. Minion
Or 92. My dad catches himself in the
He
mirror
caught
and goes,
it again yesterday, and he said he grabbed his sides and he said, "Can you believe this?" As he was shaking it. He did it again. I need to bring my. I wish I could do it, but he's naked. I can't. Sorry. Hi, Rita.
I'd have to walk past. I've showed the mirror last time.
Yeah.
I'll show it, but I have to walk past the dog. It'll run out and bug Grandpa.
Yeah. Not right now. Yeah, the mirror's not nice.
It's not a nice mirror. Like mirror on the wall. That's what I have to say to my mirror.
Were you gonna
Mirror,
cuss?
mirror on the wall.
Shame.
Who's the skinniest of them all? The mirror just cracks. Oh, sorry. You're not in the
If
running.
only a mirror could
You're
talk.
not in the running.
Think about that.
What?
If only a mirror could talk.
I'm glad my mirror can't talk. Grandpa's not
Could you
sleeping, he's
imagine?
eating.
Why does everybody
He's shouting,
ask
and he's
all
not
the
coughing,
time?
so I'm
Not yet.
happy that he's
Yeah.
eating without coughing.
He's been coughing a lot.
He was coughing a lot at lunch.
This
so-
morning too. If a mirror did talk, it would be nice.
My mirror does talk to me.
Hang it
It
down.
doesn't really talk, but it sure laughs at me. I can hear it as I'm walking into the shower. Look out. You know.
It's a
And I look, like, what the fuck? That would be kind of funny if you put a speaker behind a mirror,
right.
and then when you went in, it was motion detected, it would just laugh.
It that's a Halloween decoration.
Yeah, like a Halloween mirror.
Yeah. Could you
It
imagine?
laughs at you. Or you
Maybe.
stand on the scale and it's programmed to say,
That's what I wanna
your
come
weight?
out. I wanna do. Whoops.
eat less.
Oopsie.
Eat less.
Oops.
Your exercise ring hasn't been closed in a decade.
Oops. Or there you have it.
And there you have it.
Oh my gosh.
Or, congratulations, you beat your all-time record.
You are
That's
now obese.
Congratulations. Every time you exceed your last weight, congratulations.
You are now obese.
Yes, you are. You are obese, marching towards
Somebody wants to know if you've thought about wigs.
wigs.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, I'm just gonna fucking show up here one day just with a wig, and you know, like George Costanza in Seinfeld, he got that hair thing before Elaine threw it out the window.
A toupee.
But if I showed up with a wig, I mean, I can't even imagine the comments that would come. I mean, it would be ugly. I'd be on here, I'd be all, hello, I don't know what the hell happened. I had a good night. I dreamt that I had hair. I woke up and I had hair. Here it is.
We've done that before. We've done it with the mullet outside.
I think we did it with a wig one. It didn't look
We
great.
did with the
Did it?
mullet. The mullet's outside on my.
Wigs do not really, they don't look good on me.
No.
They just look fake.
Oh, sorry, Danielle. Great name, by the way.
Art Garfunkel. I mean, that makes me want to sing. The name.
Jeff said, "Put the wig on, Garfunkel." He's calling you Art.
Thank you, Grandma. Someone said, I like your bald head. I like that.
The wig Ed doesn't see. You guys, we've done it before with the toupee. He doesn't even notice it.
If I put a wig on, you would notice
Sellagers
it.
don't notice things.
That's not a bad idea. That you just gave me a great idea. You're always searching, how do I make the content a little different? And the content with my dad is becoming, for me, more and more difficult because
He's the same.
I
every
am
day.
pretty much, I try and post a good video. I don't just want to post a video of my dad eating breakfast, talking about the weather. So I try and find good material. It is getting tougher because he's just not as active and he's not as energetic. So I'm obviously posting a lot less, but that is a great idea to try a coffee chat. If I just disguise my face, put maybe draw some really funky looking eyebrows and come out with my dad and just pretend that's what I had done. And his reaction will be priceless. I guarantee it. I guarantee he'll look at it, he won't like it, but he won't say that, right? He'll be all, well, I've got to do it. I mean, I can disguise my face in different ways.
We've done that on a live with the wig before.
Yeah, but, all right.
And we put it on him.
Okay. Anyway, it's a great idea. I'm definitely going to try it on a video, on one of my coffee chats.
Oh my gosh, Sandy, that's
I don't know where there's a cat right there. That's Mr. Keems. Mr. Keems! That cat was born right here in this house. It was born about 10 feet from where we are right now.
Where Grandpa's.
Where Grandpa is, that cat was born. I knew him from the second he came out of the womb.
Yeah,
We
we
straight
watched
the camera?
him.
Is it not?
We watched him
Is it not straight?
come out of the womb.
Which way do you want me to turn it? No,
Okay,
there's a cat.
okay.
Another cat jumped on here.
When are you gonna start doing cameos?
What's a cameo? Is that like a horse, the thing in the outline of the vaginal area? What are we talking about?
That's
a
a
cameo?
vulva.
Or is that doing hi, you've reached the Smith residence.
No, it's when you.
This is Dan Salinger.
It's when people
speaking for the
hire you to
Smiths.
sing happy birthday to someone.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to, I'll do a cameo. I'll do a birthday.
Happy birthday, Carrie.
Happy birthday to you. You something, blah, 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 and you live in a shoe.
Why would anybody want to pay for him to
I
sing?
hope I get lucky tonight, too.
He hopes every day.
I'm going to be playing poker, and I hope that I get lucky.
He's a failure.
I've always hoped that I'm going to get lucky. I mean, that's every day, every minute of every day. That's why I'm just perpetually disappointed. I'm like walking around, fuck, didn't happen again, fuck, didn't happen again, fuck. Oh my God, I thought for a minute there. I thought for a minute, but nope, nope. Papa's doing great, Scott, thank you.
Thanks, Shauna.
That's what brings in people to the YouTube.
It does?
Yeah, because if you had a bunch of people that did like 50 cents or something, it would,
it pushes me out.
YouTube likes it. They push it out.
I don't know
because
anything about YouTube.
The apps like to make money.
I don't really know anything about how you make money on these apps.
Hello to all the lonely people.
Just so,
that's Mark.
No shit.
Oh.
Everybody was saying hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
How's Cindy?
That's Mark's biggest job right now is the diabetic,
blind,
no, toothless
dog that is an endless money pit. I mean, the vet is literally putting a new wing on their house thanks to Mark. And it is a sweet, sweet dog. My sister's got the same problem with her dog. That we can't let go of our animals. And Mark took my mom out today. Did she get out all right, Mark?
Ed's on the moon, Joshua. He just took a one-way ticket to the moon. He'll be back in a couple days. So check back with us in like 2 and 2.
We have alone date night. So for my date night, I go. If someone asks me to have date night, we used to.
I was like, what?
I just,
Date
my
night.
date night. I like go to the
He
local
goes
sushi
alone,
bar for an hour.
and I go to the casino with a date, typically.
My date night is driving to the store. The time I have in the car from the house to the store and back, that's my escape. That time in the car.
Mark said that
So,
was
if
yesterday.
you guys like traffic.
See what I talk about with
That's my
Dan's
escape.
memory? He doesn't remember. That was yesterday you took your mom. He took his mom out. He just said that.
Oh, well, I thought he was doing it today too.
Jesus.
It's not like I haven't talked to him today. It's cold today.
No, I heard you get up when I've already had Grandpa up for an hour. Dad's up.
Well, yeah.
He called Mark.
Mark calls me in the
Dad's
morning.
up.
How's Dad doing? Is he up yet? Oh, I don't know. Oh, he's up.
Yeah, he's up. He's been
eating
up
his
since
breakfast.
7 a.m. and I don't think he's really slept much today. Hey, but I'll take it because he slept spectacular last night. He got up once, went to the bathroom.
That we know of. Maybe we slept and didn't hear him.
He slept because I hear everything. I'm a mom. So he slept. It was wonderful.
Would you go on like a blister in the sun? Big hands, I know you're the one.
Did you write any more to your song?
I already sent it off.
You did?
I did.
Did you finish it?
Oh, I mean, it's a writing right now. Someone else has to make it into a song.
No, I know, but did you have it finished the other night? Or did you finish it?
I've changed. It's different than the other night.
Do you want to read it?
Are you asking me to read a writing? Is
You
that
always
really?
want to read shit.
Somebody pinch me because I don't believe that's true. Are you bored?
No, I mean, you just don't like me being me, so I'm trying to.
You guys want me to read
Because
it?
I'm ready to do me, but I'm trying to restrain. Yeah. So Dan wrote a song. Well, he wrote.
I didn't write a song. I just
Did
wrote.
you do that on purpose?
No, I didn't do it on
I think
purpose.
you
Why would
did.
I do that on purpose? I would hit you in the head with my elbow on
Yes,
purpose? No.
yes. Yeah.
No. No.
Dan doesn't like me to.
What? Wow, you're looking intense from this view. Like,
Cindy says I'm not nice. Let me be quiet now.
well, I've never heard you react to a comment like that. I think she's not nice. Well, you're not often.
No, I'm not Oppenheimer.
You're not often sweet. Sometimes, very sweet.
Why do bitches be like that though?
I don't know.
Because she's a hoe.
I wish you were a hoe, but unfortunately.
I'm not.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum,
I'm not.
ba-dum, bum.
Okay, read your lyrics.
Who would win in a fight?
Me.
I mean, seriously?
Because I'm a hoe.
I mean, this is a realist. This is a
a
reality show. Here. The reality is, I'm stronger than her. The reality is, I have better tactics. I have better planning.
Who?
Tactics. If
Huh?
you're gonna fight, you know.
Who? No. I'll kick your ass from here to next Tuesday. You want to try it?
We've never really fought, have we? We never really
Physically,
ever.
what the fuck?
I mean, sometimes you wrestle or whatever. We've never really. She has better cardio, so I'd have to take her out in a hurry. No, I'd be like Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, but this time Mike Tyson would win. I'm Mike Tyson in that.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
What are you talking about?
We've never.
I would take you out in the
We've
first
never
round.
fought.
I'd take you out in the first 5 seconds.
Well, I mean, our marriage is
Whoosh,
based
boom,
on.
boom, done.
Dad just looked at
Andrew,
me.
she thinks she can take me.
Andrew, Dad just looked at me and said,
You're slow, you're old.
Get the hell out of here.
"Listen." Dad said, "I can't believe we haven't fought before. Like physically," he said, "Yes." I mean, like Dad and I are in the room, like
Not throwing
uppercutting
punches.
and throwing punches. Apparently, that's normal in your dad's world.
She's got me on the cardio, but you know where she loses? I got the heart, baby. I got the heart. When a competition gets involved,
Yeah,
you
heart
can
that
ask
explodes.
anybody in my family. When it gets
Andrew?
competitive, I lose it. And all
Andrew?
bets are off. I don't care. I mean, if Andrew was 3 and we were playing basketball, I would beat him 20
Rebecca said, "I think Dan would be an ear biter." Yes, because he's a sore loser.
Not an ear biter.
Jen beat you at ping pong and when
He
she was
would bite a
14.
nipple or
Nobody's
something.
beat me at ping pong.
Jen's beat you at ping pong.
No,
Nobody's ever
because
beat me at ping
Jen
pong.
started laughing and she lost her.
She
her
thought
zone.
she was going to win, and she started to celebrate, and then I said, "Ha you're not going to win a point from here on out." And then boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
and then
because
she
Jennifer
walked
was
away
laughing.
not very happy. Don't mess with Dad.
I'm just.
I win at Monopoly, too.
Ugh.
Any board game, except for frickin' Uno, which is a stupid game. Who invented
No,
Uno?
it was Skippo.
Skippo.
You fought
yeah.
with Melissa. over
Whoever
Skippo.
invented such a stupid game?
Dorito
Skippo.
Bandit.
We did.
You remember?
I fought with Melissa multiple times.
Multiple times. Do you remember?
At least twice that I can remember.
Do you remember what house that was in?
Yeah, I remember the house it was in. I remember the night too. That was my
I would
tequila
beat you
night.
in football, lacrosse.
This is like a 20,
sport.
25-year-old memory. What?
I think I would beat you in any sport.
Dan would be huffing and puffing like a boar. At breeding time.
Rich,
That
it
was-
would be over. I wouldn't have time to even get my breath up. I mean, it would just be boom, over. That's just it.
She's a woman and she would muster every reason she's ever been mad at you. Yes. You may be bigger, but women fight dirty.
I fight dirty.
Leave it.
Yep. I would kick his ass. That Shauna, that's
People,
spoken like a
people
true
have
woman.
never.
That's spoken like a true woman.
I, you know, when I grew up in a very competitive household with older brothers that were all very physical. So as a result of that, anytime, you know, there's physical competition, it's like I'm triggered. I'll kill myself trying to win. It's just
I know, leave it
the way I grew up. And nothing to do with my mom or dad, but my siblings. I mean, my brothers and I fought with all of them. I mean, physically fought with all of them. I remember my oldest brother, Dave, man, he was so pissed. We were wrestling and we were up in my mom's house. He came back wherever he was and we were at my mom's house in our condominium where my mom and I lived. And I don't know, I was 16 or 17 and he was, 27. He came back from wherever he was, his internship or medical school, whatever he was at the time. And we were wrestling, and I took him down, bumped his head on the dresser, and then he got up and he's just throwing punches at me. And I was laughing, backing away. I had to run because he was just ready to just start. He would have tried to pummel me. I fought with Mark on the basketball court. Adam, I fought with them all. 50 years ago. That was when I was,
Take your pills. Here.
40
Take your
years
drink.
ago.
Swallow them. You get them down? Get them? Get them, get them, get them.
He's taking his pills. That's
Did you
good.
get 'em?
That's good.
Okay. All right. Here, drink some
Lynn,
more.
you know what I'm talking about.
Drink
When
some more.
you know, you learn to compete. Like, if there were, when I grew up in my house, right, when I was like 7 or 8, if my parents brought home a bag of cookies or like a bag of M&M, anything sweet, because they really didn't have a lot of sweets around the house. You know how fast that was gone? I mean, I was always losing out because
Don't worry about that.
my siblings would just take it, gobble it up, take it away. Everything was a battle when I was growing up.
Swallow your pills?
Yeah.
Criminal law. Dog discussions. I'm always going to have a couple cases.
You wanna?
So I'm always going to be working as a lawyer,
Nope, that's all
until
for
the
you.
near future.
That's all
Friends
for
or
you.
friends of my kids or
Eat it.
my
Don't
wife
worry
that
about it.
will end up in a little kerfuffle, and so I end up always, or car accident here and there. I'm always going to pick up new cases, but I want to always have at least one criminal case going.
Those are for you, Ed. Those are for you.
I
That's your
could show a
dessert.
younger picture if I had one.
That's your
I
dessert.
got it next.
Eat
I
it.
have to bring some and be prepared. I'll get a box of old pictures one day, and we can go take a look at them on a live.
Andrew doesn't want it yet. He hasn't eaten dinner. But what did you do to your face?
Thanks, A Love
I
K.
wish you would stop picking.
I'm a
your
big
face.
fan of Grandpa too.
You picked your face.
My biggest case, I mean,
Yeah,
there's
you picked it.
financial or otherwise. My biggest case.
How is that cookie? How is that
I
cookie?
mean, they're big for different reasons. I mean, I have to think about what my favorite case was or what I would consider my biggest case. But I've had a couple of really nice, where I thought I did a good job representing innocent people. And when you're a criminal defense attorney, your one biggest fear is
Andrew's eating
losing
right
a
now.
case where your
He's
client's actually
fine.
innocent.
He's fine.
That is a
Andrew's
really
eating
big
right now.
problem,
Yeah.
and that's something I never ever wanted to do. And I think, fingers crossed and knock on wood, never put an innocent person, or never had an innocent person go to jail. Almost. I mean, cases almost went to trial, but in every case, when the client was innocent, the evidence ultimately came out, and.
Yeah.
I defended Hurricane Chris. I don't even know who Hurricane Chris is. Do I know anything about 401ks? I'm not a tax attorney, Melissa. I know a little bit, from my own and that kind of thing. Winning when they're guilty. That if you go to trial, and you can certainly win with somebody who's guilty. Remember, the standard is beyond a reasonable doubt. So if a jury thinks, like 50.1%, I think they're guilty, but I can't say that to a reasonable doubt. You have to acquit. So. My wife's pretty salty, a lot. I mean, it's not bad, she's salty, but what you guys have to realize, and I keep saying, is you don't see what she does off the camera. I mean, you have no idea. This is a 24/7 situation. Richard Allen Davis, this is a 24/7 situation. She bathes the man, she washes his bedding, she washes all of his clothes, she makes his dinners, she gets up with him at night when I'm not up. She spends such a great quantity of her day taking care of him. The tone that you hear and you see in the videos, that's her tone all the time. So
How I
that's just it.
communicate. Hose?
And do I like it? No. But do I like it? Am I gonna? I have to look at her in the totality, what she does for him, and it is remarkable.
People are bitching about my tone again. We've been doing this for 4
Well,
years
your
now.
tone is your tone.
It's my
It's
tone.
bitchable.
I've
You have a
literally,
bitchable tone.
I talk to my kids in the same way.
Right, and doesn't make it good or enjoyable.
Change your
But
tone.
you have so many other qualities that people could talk about.
Fear of
People have to
anger and
focus on
hatred
your
in your
tone.
tone.
And it is a rough tone. I mean, it is rough. But I know everything else. I know what she does and what she did right before using that tone and right after. So I look at it very differently. And there's a quick get to that too. If any of the videos you see with Danielle, have you ever seen my dad like not react well to her tone? My dad, like me and everyone else that's known Danielle, it's not uncommon. You know, that's just her tone. That's just it. Look at that. I mean, there it is. It's not, you know. If you
My
look at
face
the
has a tone too.
Yes, it has a tone.
Shit.
And there's no like covering it up or masking it,
There
putting
is
perfume on it.
no
nothing.
makeup to cover that shit.
No
up.
makeup that will cover that shit.
And these bags aren't designer either. They are fucking just old and haggard.
I don't have the room in that.
Haggard. That's a good word. Haggard.
Yeah.
She's fine, Grandpa.
No, my tone is the same with Ed, with Dan, with my kid. Andrew,
What?
what's wrong with my tone?
Your what?
Do I talk to you the same way when I'm mad?
No.
Yes, I do. I'm never mad, right? He remembered Andrew's name, by the way. Andrew's trying to like, what do I say? She's gonna beat me later. Really? Can I beat Andrew?
Andrew's big boy.
Call him a big bag.
What?
Andrew,
Huh.
Dad just called you a big back.
I call him a big boy. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dad beat everything.
What?
Except his beat, except his penis.
I mean, you're the biggest shit starter in the world. Now you're starting to start shit
Do
between
you
me and Andrew?
know? Do you know what a big back is?
I don't know. A big back? A big butt? I don't know.
No,
What the
a
hell
big
you're
bag.
talking about. A big bag?
Back.
A
A
big
big
bag.
back. Literally, Andrew got in the car with Josh and us, and Josh and Andrew was sitting in the front seats, and Wes was like, bunch of big backs in this car.
Big backs?
And I said,
Big
what?
back ribs?
I
Baby
said,
back ribs?
I
are
said, what do you
talking
mean, just one? He goes, no, my dad eats a lot too.
It just means that you eat a lot.
Yeah, a big back is somebody who eats more than they should. You're a big back.
It's like a skinny person could be a big back.
Yeah, anybody can be a big back. You
I
don't
got a
have to.
small back now then.
You are not a
My
small
back is shrinking.
No,
Bullshit.
not that.
Have you noticed the weight I've lost, Andrew? I mean, have you noticed? Take a look. I don't know what's so fucking funny.
You've lost
Did
just as much as Andrew.
Get the scale.
I'm sorry, son. I love you.
I don't support for anything. I lose weight, I get laughed at. I gain weight, I get lectured
Go take
by
care of
her
your
and her
father.
minions.
Go take care of your father.
Andrew's in there.
It's your father. He doesn't recognize
That's his
Andrew.
grandfather.
Well, he did call
What's
him
he doing,
Andrew.
Andrew?
Is he done?
Yeah, he's just watching TV.
All right, he's
We'll just take away his wrapper.
what?
His wrapper.
No. Bored old people. Thanks,
Yes.
Rose Bear. Thank you.
And?
I am working on it, and it's a challenge for me. It's not easy to keep it off, and I'm working on it
He
really
has
hard.
not lost anything.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't think I've lost weight? Have you?
No.
Then you don't even look at me.
Did you listen?
You don't look at me. I
Did
saw myself in the mirror
Did you
the other day,
listen?
that big long mirror, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
And you know what she told me?
That
You
mirror's,
know what she told me?
mirror's looking better and better every
No.
day.
You know what she said?
I might love this mirror in a month.
She said,
I
"Jokes
might
on
love
him,
it.
bitch."
I might
He's
go
still
look
fat
at it and
as
go,
ever.
holy moly, who is that? Who is that? I may start doing push-ups in front of that mirror. Just to pick up the pecs a little bit, you know, build a little bit up here. Do some incline lifting to build a little right in here.
He doesn't ever shut
You even
up.
do a push-up with like your stomach hanging to the ground.
I don't have anything hanging to the ground, dude. I wish I had something
It's
hanging
a
to the
question
ground.
of the moves, or you said it yourself.
Okay.
You just said, "I wish I had something hanging to the ground."
Right, that's a joke, right?
Yeah, but
What is
Is it a joke?
No, it's not a joke. I have an innie, in case you're interested.
It's
I
called a
don't know
push
what the
bump.
hell. You know how I get it out? Listen, you just go,
Come sit down.
swallow it, and just push the air down, and everything comes. It's like emptying a bottle of toothpaste. You know, you start at the top and you go all the way down. You can get that last little bit out of the toothpaste.
Stop.
What are you
You
doing?
hit me in the chin earlier, and now my hair. Poor Dan.
There goes Dan's man card. My man card is healthy, wealthy, and happy.
Do we
Wait.
swing, Wally? Yes, and our son is our pimp.
I mean, why do you have to bring my son into something like that?
Because he would find that funny.
I wouldn't find that funny.
Well, you didn't, but Andrew does.
Andrew is now back in school, user.
He pimps out
A
his
year of
parents.
construction convinced him, oh, school's not too bad. And so he is back.
Wally said that was funny.
I'm sure.
I got it.
Good night, Anna. Ann's, good night. Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate it.
What's he studying? Good
Music.
question.
He's music, you know, because we have a musical family. He hears his dad singing, and it inspired something in him.
Oh,
Right, Andrew?
stop
Did you
it.
get? That's where you got your love of music, listening to your dad sing in the car.
Not you singing.
I remember I have a video of me singing in the car to Andrew, and he hits the phone at the end, and the phone falls. to the ground.
Nobody's ever heard Andrew singing. He could be the next.
Sing, sing a song, make it simple to last the whole night long.
Oh,
Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song. There you go. Somebody likes my singing, by the way.
Well, nobody likes it.
Somebody does.
Who?
no, enough. Stop it. Nobody cares and nobody wants
Somebody likes it.
Everybody
There's 1,000
who
people and
says-
somebody likes it.
Everybody who says they like your voice, they're liars.
Okay? Everyone who ever,
And they
all your
want-
minions are liars.
And they want you to make an idiot of yourself, and that's why they say keep singing. I mean, your two fucking cats jumped out of the room yesterday when you were
That's
singing.
because I had earphones
I
in.
told Dad to keep singing because it made Jen mad.
I used to piss off my family. What did I sing at Pull Up Puns? Remember?
Silver fork.
Silver fork, all my life I come to Silver Fork. I made that song up, by the way. That's my own personal song. I think I might have borrowed the tune, but the lyrics are mine. Silver Fork is like when you're almost to Lake Tahoe from our house. That's where it is. Yeah, I got a new poem. You want to hear a new poem?
Oh,
Thanks for asking.
You
Pretty
read
thing.
the lyric.
Pretty thing. You ready?
No, is this? Oh yeah,
It's my song.
this is the song,
I wrote a song.
and it's not about his wife, but it really is.
It was just, I listened to
He's
the
such-
music, right? It's the
he's
mood
such
that I
an
got from
asshole.
the music.
This guy. Every time he writes a poem, it's when he's in a kerfuffle with me.
That puts me
So
in writing.
I must be in his muse. So fucking demolish me right now for
It's
all
not
your
demolish
trolls.
you. It's a very beautiful.
All the trolls.
It's a uplifting at the
It's
end.
not fucking up. Okay, I
Right,
didn't
tell
hear
me
the
if this
end.
is demolishing her at all. If it's quite neutral, it doesn't pick you out as the bad guy or me out as the bad guy. It's neutral.
It's not. You always look like the good guy. Why? Is it my tone?
Your tone is your tone. You guys want to hear the song? I'm not going to sing it. I'm going to read it because someone else is going to have to make it into a song. I'm numb as I go through the days. Close. My mind has grown numb in a chair by the door, stung by the battle in our ongoing war. The wounds are fresh, but I don't care. When I reach out, I want you there. I picked you and you picked me. A love as solid as a giant oak tree. Take my hand and walk a while. I'll tell you jokes until you smile. Think back to way back when. All we've done from now to then. We're halfway there, wherever there be. Let's find out together, you and me. The years pass by swiftly, but our days drag on, so I'm reaching out to you here in this song. Let's rekindle our romance and finish this dance. Sometimes in life, there's no second chance. Our effort has lagged, and I don't know why, but if you would be willing, I'm ready to try. Take my hand and walk a while. I'll tell you jokes until you smile. Think back to way back when and all we've done from now to then. We're halfway there, wherever there be. Let's find out together, you and me.
Oh, Kathy's lucky I don't have my microphone tonight.
That's my song.
She is one lucky hooker. Oh, good man. Hi, good. So where are you at now?
It is romantic and it's hopeful and it's a midlife song, you know, like mid-marriage song. In a lot of marriages, I'm sure that, you know, things get the way they get in a long-term marriage. You know, you start to do your own thing, she does her own thing, and you kind of lose that magic that you had at the beginning. And
everybody lose the magic at the beginning.
this is like about making a pact to regain the magic, right? That's what the song is saying. It's you know, it's not a song for the young, but that's it. Halfway through, it's not the end, looking back, but it's halfway through a relationship.
More than halfway. One of us,
We've been married for 27
one of
years.
us is gonna die soon.
I mean, if I go like in some strange accident, you heard it right here. What's so funny about that?
I'm just saying, we're at the point of our life. It's not halfway. We're probably more than 3/4 of the way to the end of our lives.
I'm not.
You're dying.
I'm not.
You always say you're dying before me.
I am, but I'm not. I'm not ready to go.
I'm
yet.
already. Your dad's up.
Yeah, I wrote that. It's a song. I wrote it 2 days ago, 3 days ago. What's up, Pop?
I'm looking for the glasses.
What glasses are you looking for?
Danielle's.
She don't have any glasses.
Yes, she does.
You don't need any glasses, Pop.
I'm only trying to help her and help myself and get along with the world. She's a bright girl, but she does have type of candies in there that give her trouble, and I want to try to help with it. That's all.
All right. Well, I'll find her glasses. How's that?
You might do that too, but they're usually ended on the where we're eating.
Yep. I think she's all right now.
Well, we want it all the time.
Yeah, no, she's all right. Look at her. She's doing fine.
Yeah, she's a bright girl.
She's a bright girl, and
But
she's
I'm
doing.
saying she still needs to get those.
Pop, she's doing all right. She's doing all right today.
Well, I have to ask her. Are you doing all right?
I'm doing all
You
right.
want to continue with your just the way we're doing now?
Yep. Everything's fine.
Oh, that's okay. She will have to go to a little area where she has to write her name on it.
She'll do the paperwork, Pop. She'll do the paperwork.
There is a little bit of paper.
Yeah, we'll do the paperwork.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
We're good. I appreciate that, Dad.
Well, it's all family.
It's all family, Pop. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well,
Are you tired, Pop?
I'm glad I have people to do it for.
Yeah, Pop, you got family, and family has you. You
They
live
don't
with-
want much of me.
You live with your family, Pop.
Yeah, I do. Well, I don't really. I live close to them.
You live about 5 feet away from me. You sleep about 10 feet away from me, Pop. You live here in my house, so you're home.
Yeah, it works sometimes that way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I have to get up and run out.
All right, Pop. You want to sit down on the couch over here until you get tired?
Huh?
I'll take you to the couch over here until you get tired. You may get tired soon because you got up early today, Pop.
I didn't get up early. I got up a little fine.
Well, you got up pretty early, an hour early today. So if you're tired,
He's
that's
worried
why.
about me.
When you're ready,
I
to go,
wonder
you
why.
let me know, Pop.
Hi, Trent. How are you? Yeah, he was worried about me.
Oh, here's your glass right here. Yep, that's yours. If you need anything, you let me know. But you're home. Your bedroom's right at the other end of the house. So it's yours, Pop. You live here. You've been here for years with me. You live here. You're home. Your bed's just over there, Pop. Whenever you get tired. You're doing fine, Pop. All right. so much.
Who's his favorite?
That's called, that's sundown, and you
Who's
saw
that?
it live.
Yeah.
That's the way it is, and it's not pleasant, but you know, if you don't make it into a big deal, right? And you can reassure him early on, right when the episode starts. A lot of times you can avoid it. I think it's when they sit and they maybe they're alone for a long time, and it just starts building up in them and building up in them. It gets worse and worse.
Is he up?
Pop, you're all right. I'll take that. All right, I'll put it in the icebox. You sit right there, Pop. You sit right there. All right, you got it.
I wanna know where you put it.
I'm gonna put it in the icebox. You sit right.
I wanna see.
You sit right there, Pop. You sit right there.
I can just look at you.
All right.
No big deal.
Here it goes. I'm putting it in the icebox right over here, Pop. There it goes. It's waiting for you now, Pop.
Almost 6. My eyeglasses. It really wasn't my eyeglasses. He
Waiting
was
for
just
you,
worried
Pop.
about me.
There it
So
is.
no.
It's right
Deer
in there.
Park, don't be rude. That's ugly.
You sit down. It's right in there, Pop.
You scared?
I'll use this moment to take a little quick pee. A quick pee.
Are you scared? Mm-hmm. This is my baby. He also comes to me for love.
Yeah?
Ugh. What's up? Here. It's been like this all afternoon. It's just constant. And Baxter is a nervous dog, so whenever he's stressed, that's what he does to me. Mrs. Blade, thank you so much for your help and your contribution. Did he worry about me as much before dementia? Not like this, you know? I mean, who knows what eyeglasses meant to him, but he was worried about me with something. And, you know, our banter in the last couple days hasn't been as patient with each other.
Ours?
No, me and Ed.
Oh, yeah. But again, that has more to do with the
I
caregiver
just said me
than
and Ed.
the
Yeah, and so
patient.
no, he's been talking. And so when that happens, we fine.
Fine.
Yeah, I got up a second ago too, just to double check. Well, my husband helped me. We didn't get breaks. We don't get breaks either. We take turns now, so like he'll go out, I'll go out, you know, type of a thing. That's just what we do now. This is until he takes his last breath. We ain't leaving him with anybody. Hi, Unky. How are ya?
Marcia, that's absolutely right. We're all headed in that direction. That is reality. If we're lucky, right? I mean, you know, there's early onset, but we don't put cameras in his room. We don't need to. I mean, we can hear him.
Right there. I mean, he's in.
When
like,
he's up, I can hear him. We
he's
hear him every.
When he
you know,
flushes the toilet, we hear him.
I
mean, his
our
door
door's
opens.
open, his door's open. We can hear what's going on.
Well, our door is wide open. His, we shut it a little bit, and when he opens it, the sign hits. But you
You can
hear
hear
him. When he goes in the bathroom, you hear the shuffling, you guys. It's not.
I have 5 siblings, Linda. Who are you? I'm Dan. I'm Dan. This is Danielle. Nice to meet you.
Well, as women, who remembers being like light sleepers when you had brand new babies? It's the same thing. I can hear everything. Yeah, it's crazy.
Mr. Someone asked, do you recommend the practice of law to young people? My advice would be, if it's what you really want to do, don't do it because, oh, I don't know what to do, I'll go be a
I
lawyer.
would
That
try.
sounds pretty exciting.
In your case,
If you love it,
100%.
it can be the greatest profession in the
'Cause you
world.
can talk
If
to
you
them.
don't like it, it can be a nightmare.
Get the ones where you can talk to them.
Jen, my siblings help to the extent that they can. You know, if I ever call Mark, he's here in 2 seconds. I mean, without exception. You're not going to hear, I'm watching the Niner game. Whatever it is, if we needed them, they're here. HDU, my dad's fine. He's sitting in the other room. He was sundowning a bit, but he seems to be doing all right. I mean, it's been a long day for him.
He's been
He
up
got
since 7.
early.
He did not
Up an
wanna
hour
go-
and a half earlier
He did
than
not want to
normal
go back
does.
to bed this morning, so I said, all right, let's go.
I go to bed, Abby, like literally, as soon as my dad goes to bed, I'm ready. I mean, because, you know, you don't,
go.
you can't nap. I can't nap anymore.
No,
You can't, you have to be aware of him all the time because of the falling danger.
And he's
if he
progressing.
falls, I don't want him,
And he's progressing, you know, so.
and getting older. His disease is progressing, his age, his chronological, you know, his physicality is affected by both old age and the disease. And it's tough. He's not in hospice because it doesn't have any, I mean, there's no reason he can't go another 5 years, you know?
Hospice.
Well, there's someone on here can give a definition of when hospice is appropriate.
I was trying to tell you. Hospice is appropriate when they start losing function.
Well, let's
like
let
walking.
let's let somebody, because that's not the hospice. You have specific criteria, and it has to do with life expectancy. It doesn't have to do with, you can lose function as a 12-year-old, you know, person who was in an auto accident, and you could still live another 100 years. Hospice is designed to make the end of life easier and make it more comfortable for the person. And we're just not at the point where my dad has a very short time, or we need to just concentrate on comfort. We still need to make sure he gets up and walks. You know, when you hit hospice, it changes everything. You know, like if he had a growth on his face that, you know, oh, that's another thing I have to cover. So many people comment about the surgeries, his Mohs surgeries, like, why are you doing that to him? He's 92. What are you doing? That's crazy. I never would do that to my parents. Well, the reality is that's cruel, because we make those decisions with the doctors. And obviously, if it was an issue that he was going to die before it took hold, we would obviously not do it. And that's kind of what you start doing when you reach hospice. But, you know, doctor says, yeah, in 8 months, it could go into his eye. It could go into his bone. You know, how do you want to spend the rest of your life with cancer in your face? I mean, people sometimes are just ridiculous in the comments. And that's one area that does kind of piss me off, when people question our medical decisions. It's not like I'm making the decision. It's made in coordination with a number of doctors, 2 or 3 of his doctors, with my brother. And we look at all the options. You know, it's a complicated, medically it's complicated dealing with people with dementia. And all of those decisions are not made because, oh, you know, we're going to keep him, we're going to strap him up and start pumping oxygen down him regardless of his quality of life. They're made based on quality of life. And, you know, where is he going to be in 6 months? I don't want him to be dealing with cancer in his eye, you know, in 6 months. So he could already be if we hadn't taken it out. So those kinds of comments are not helpful to me. But we do all of his medical decisions have a lot of medical input. And those doctors know he's on social media. I mean, they're aware of it. They watch. They're very for helping make those decisions.
It's not just about end-of-life care. There's criteria one must meet before, not just end-of-life care, but they come in.
A hospice nurse can give you the criteria. We don't know what it is. There's some great hospice nurses on these apps that are amazing. But I am personally, I've been watching a lot of caregiving channels since I've started doing this, right? And many of you may have watched some of the same channels, and you watch when you get to the end. Now, of course, you're getting to the end, right? So it's not necessarily causation, but it sure seems to me the minute, people get involved and they start getting drugged, or they go into a home, or it just seems like the deterioration is so rapid that it's mind-boggling. I've watched people that I've, every day on social media, and watched them in their homes, and then I've watched what happens when, medical professionals get involved with the end-of-life care. And I'm not saying that it might not have happened anyway. I'm not their doctor. I don't know what their medical conditions were, but it just seems to me. I know hospice is a wonderful program, right? It is a wonderful program, incredibly necessary, with incredibly warm and compassionate, empathetic people that are in that program. And that will be something that we will certainly seek out when he's on his way out. I'm going to make sure he's, not hurting and not, in any distress. And when that time comes, it will come. Candace, I'm babbling. I mean, Danielle's minions. I retired not to take care of my dad. I retired to take care of myself, because I had a heart attack 5 years ago, and I was in a bad place in life. I was working really hard, chasing the buck, partying really hard, and not really paying attention to much else. And it's really a shallow life. That's my opinion. I mean, since I've been more struggling financially because I had to quit, my life has become so much more full. I live a much fuller life now than when you're just at work chasing the dollar and spending Friday nights in the bar till 2 in the morning. I'm not just. But that's why I quit working. And then a year, or that's why I started to retire. I'm still in the process. And then a year into that, that's when my dad needed help. Yeah, you can be on hospice for a long time. Just because you go on hospice doesn't mean you're dying, but it means that, once you're on hospice, you don't do those procedures anymore. Right? You don't do procedures that have a longer term horizon. And in fact, there's a lot of things you don't do when you're on hospice. Once you reach hospice, you are on track. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, because that's the nature of life. Yeah, you wouldn't do chemo. You wouldn't do any, life-saving surgery, things like that. Yeah, so when that time comes, Grandpa's not on hospice right now. When that time comes, he will take the care that's necessary to keep him comfortable. But until that time comes, Danielle and I will continue to do what we're doing. It's going to get harder and harder and harder, and it has gotten harder and harder and harder. A lot of things we don't talk about on here, but it's happening. It gets harder. Are you mad about something? I don't think she's mad about something, unless I was just talking over her. Mm-hmm. There you go.
I need my microphone. What do you want from me? You already ate. I don't know. Why are you so upset? I know you're upset.
Yeah, Brandy, he's still up and moving around. When he stops, and one of the reasons I push him so hard to move and to keep his body, functioning, is because when he stops moving around, I don't think he's gonna be long for this world. Just the way my dad is. I don't know, it'll be months or a year, but once he stops moving, I know he's not gonna do well. What are you doing? Looking at the dog? Mm-hmm. Are you tired?
I'm always tired.
Are you ready? Is that what you're saying?
Well, almost.
Do that face again.
I don't know.
I can't even do it. You can do that perfect.
Oh my God, stress spelled backwards is desserts. Stop it.
What? Stress is spelled backwards as dessert? You learn something new every day.
And Holy crap. I've never realized that.
Her eyebrows are flawless
Aw,
because they're
you-
freaking tattooed on her head.
Tattooed. And I'm going in for a touch up on Tuesday.
Because that's so important.
It is. Look at my eyebrows. They're speckled.
Not just for women, maybe.
My hair's falling out. Let me do some hair.
So you're gonna have no hair and those eyebrows. That's
Well,
gonna
my
look good.
hair.
Can you imagine like Sinead O'Connor with those eyebrows? May she rest in peace, by the way. Yeah, Laura, we decided not to divorce.
He offered me a severance pay if I stayed with him. It's a severance to stay with him, so therefore he's giving me. I couldn't turn down the monthly allowance. I was gonna say allotment, but I'll say allowance. It's cheaper to keep her, but in this case it wasn't. But who's the idiot? Him.
No, not really. That divorce thing was last April 1st. It was an April Fool's joke. It was a good April Fool's joke too.
Cause
If people liked it. They got people. It got them.
obviously,
They got them.
obviously, I am Italian. Funny, but I am. I just found that out not that long ago. I wouldn't.
I'm already working on the next April Fools. It's going to be harder because of the last one, but I think I can still get people. You don't even know it. I have something planned. You're going to be involved in this one.
They are happily married. Maybe sometimes take out the illy, but we're still married. Sometimes. You guys, sometimes it's not happily. Come on. We all have our issues.
After she says things like that, yes. She found out she was Italian from.
Do you remember
ancestry.
when you yelled at me yesterday when I was in the yard and you yelled at me about
What did I
the
yell?
garage?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
'Cause those
okay.
things piss me off.
Well, they shouldn't because he's not
And
there
I don't
anymore.
want the things we do argue about his care in certain cases.
We fight.
Yesterday was one.
He's an idiot.
No, I'm not an idiot, and I'll talk to you about it later. But that's
Let's
dangerous.
not talk to me like I'm a child.
Talk to you like you're taking care of my dad, and I'm expressing my concern. That's what it is.
Don't leave if you don't trust me.
What?
Don't leave if you don't trust
Well,
me.
I mean, that would be a really tough development, but that part's not a joke.
Ruth, we bicker all the time.
We bicker, but we don't. These are not serious issues that we're bickering about, right? It is 6:14 here in California.
Willie, you were gone after that comment. That's just ugly. Chauvinistic pig. I'm sorry.
How do you know that wasn't me?
Because it.
I mean,
nobody-
chauvinistic.
I was calling him a chauvinist.
Oh.
Not you.
Oh, I thought they called me a chauvinist.
No. Thanks, Miss Jess.
How you doing in Vancouver, Washington? I was up there not long ago.
Every couple bit. Yes, Goodman. We all do. No, I don't want you to.
The sun is not up. It's been dark it's pitch black out there.
The coyotes are
I
howling.
don't know if the Monopoly guy always had a monocle. I think he did always have a monocle, like Colonel Clink from Hogan's Heroes. But that's a great comment. Did the Monopoly guy always have a monocle? I think he did.
But
I could be wrong.
What are your communication tips? Communicate.
Communication.
Communicate.
Be open.
Communicate.
Don't be don't let somebody make you afraid to talk and speak your mind. Enjoy the last one.
I will.
It's a 4 milligrammer. Nick B. Who's Nick? Oh. We don't go to bed angry.
I do.
We both go to bed angry all the
I
time.
do.
I don't really fall asleep. I just sit there and stew. And really, and sometimes your mind can go into weird places when you're angry at your spouse laying next to her, and then maybe all of a sudden you can't fucking sleep, and you're pissed, and then she starts snoring. She's out and snoring, and you can't sleep because you're angry. I mean, that's how people get smothered with pillows. I can tell you right now.
They also are looking to get smothered when you wake me up at 12, 11 o'clock and wanting to talk and then criticize me for being a fucking lump because I'm not communicating with you at your time and at your need.
I mean, it's fucking mind-boggling because, you should see me. I'm working on my computer. I got earphones in, whatever.
You work?
I'm writing or whatever. I'm lost in thought. She's coming around with a fucking vacuum. Lift your feet up. You ever try and write? And then have someone vacuuming under your feet and all around you, and then goes out the room, right? And you think, God, thank God. And then turns around and comes back in the room with the vacuum. I mean, if you can stay calm through that, then you're going to be a great caregiver. Because I can't stay calm. When the vacuum comes back in the room after I think it's gone, that's it. That's it.
And how are you lucky to sit in a fucking chair? Both of them.
Made?
Both of them, actually.
You did. I mean, you did it in like 15 minutes, so it couldn't have been too hard.
You were on a fucking walk for an hour.
I was on a walk.
Right.
You were on the treadmill for 2 hours.
By the way, the bottom base of that chair was 93 pounds,
I know.
and I carried it in myself.
I didn't want you to carry it in by yourself. You did it. I mean, you did it when I was gone, so there's not much I can do. You can't blame me when you do something when I'm gone and then say, thanks for the help. Right? I mean, I would have been happy to help. I might have even filmed it because it's got to be an ad. Mike, I went on a walk.
That's not Goodman.
I know, but I'm saying Mike. I went on a walk. I came back. It was done. I mean, it was 2 pieces. You pick it up, drop it on, done.
That's not what
I'll watch the video. You made a video of it, right? Look, you got 500 people in there. How did you do that? Your personality?
Mm-hmm. My tone.
Her tone. Mm-hmm. She got 500 people on the tube over there. That's pretty good. Pretty damn good. Who's winning? How many do I have? I can't see. Do I have more than you?
Mm-hmm.
How many? Do I have double? Do I have triple?
Yes.
This pisses her off more than anything. That pisses her off. When I get anything and she doesn't have it, man, it's like, I pay the price. She harbors that shit. I have nothing to do with it. I can't control how many
Who
people...
makes more money?
I mean, you really want to go there? You want the answer? I mean, what else did I do last month besides videos? Did I not do like a whole bunch of commercials that really dwarfed whatever your contribution was?
Who helped you do that?
Zach, my nephew.
And who else?
You did film them. And that's right, you did film many of those commercials. You were good too. And I appreciate that. But I also help you when you need your help, remember?
You did.
I filmed you, you're all I need help. I help you too. I help you, you help me. Casey Musgraves.
He didn't even.
Too good to be true. I'll be good to you if you be good to me. Great song. Too good to be true. Casey Musgraves. If you haven't heard Too Good to Be True,
I
check it out.
hope you're a man saying that bullshit. I think he's good. He gave you a good life. Let me tell you, I give him a good life. You have it wrong. Because without me,
you've been a fine
because
wife.
without me, he couldn't do what he does in the past and in the future.
That's right, but I'd probably be getting laid a lot more.
Maybe.
So it's a
But you have a hard worker. So
I know. I will take you over the sex any day. I mean, when I had both, it was like a home run. But I mean, I'll take you, even in a celibate
thanks.
life. A celibate life, and that's saying a lot. I mean, we're going to have to work out some details, but I live a celibate life.
Oh, I've got some details for you to work out.
All right, well, you work them out.
I have it prepared for my attorney. Rules and regulations to live by.
By your attorney?
Yep.
You have an attorney?
I did. I got one.
Who is it?
I can't tell you. You'll see it when I. Oh, I can't tell you. But you know him real well.
There's no attorney who would go against me. There's no way.
There's one.
No way.
Ooh, yes, there is.
When? I mean, what are you talking about? What attorney?
Think about it.
I can't think about it. Who?
One of your daughters?
My daughter?
No.
My daughter's gonna do family law?
That's not what I said.
One of
You
my
said,
daughters.
what attorney?
She's not an attorney yet.
Jesus Christ. I'll count with you.
They don't do family law.
It doesn't matter. You would still never go up against him.
In
He's
family
doing me
law,
a favor because he likes your daughter.
I've always wanted to beat him in court anyway. That's fine. Bring him on.
Oh,
Let's go. Set the date. Set the hearing date. I'm ready to go.
I don't think she can.
Me and Roger,
I
baby.
don't think so.
She's talking about the best trial attorney probably in California, who she's talking about. I'll take him on. I got him.
I don't think so.
I got his number.
I don't think so.
Bullshit.
You don't have him.
I got viewers.
He would smush you.
You got minions. I got viewers.
He would smush
My
you.
viewers outdo your
He would
minions.
smush you with his cowboy boot on.
I'll wear cowboy fucking boots. I'll buy some cowboy boots just to go in and be like, I can wear cowboy boots too, Roger. And I can talk too, Roger. I can talk if I want to.
Are you smooth like
I
him?
can talk. He's damn good, but I think I could win. I'm gonna beat a jury. I gotta convince 12 people.
Right? Who's smoother? You or Roger?
Roger.
Let me tell you, a whole lot richer too.
Go date Roger and
don't
enjoy
want-
that.
I
I'm
don't-
going to pee.
You
You're
go
so much
pee.
richer.
And think
Give me
about
Money Quest.
and think about that
Money Quest.
when you're holding your
Gold digger.
penis.
Gold digger.
Natalia, give it up, girl. Go find somebody else to bully, cause you ain't gonna do it here. He's not upset. He's not upset, but he should be. He quit on me. I had to sell my soul to social media in order to help support my family, because he quit the law. He quit the law. So he put me back to work. So he can suck it. He can suck it. Benjamin. Yeah. Does he clean the toilets? Who? I'm not bully. I'm not bully. You shouldn't make fun of my name. Anyhow, what was my career? Lover, friend, confidant. Me. Yeah.
What are you talking about now?
My career.
Your career? Your career as a influencer, as a social media influencer.
Lover.
And by the way, you know
Confidant.
what? You know what?
Oh, now you thought about that.
I'm
while
just
you
no,
peed.
I'm just telling you.
You
right
thought
now.
about that while you went.
You're never ever gonna have anything over me. I don't. Even if you became some social media
Oh,
czar,
I got you.
all I would say is, you
Oh,
know
I got
what?
you.
It's all you owe it all to my dad.
Oh,
You
Jesus.
owe it all to Ed. Ed is your meal ticket. I mean, he's the man. So there you go. Ed is fine. My dad is fine. He's in the other room. He's still up. I cannot believe he's still up.
I can't either.
I did not wash my hands, but I didn't touch anything either. I
He
sat down.
sits. Okay, so we were talking about peeing and how we do it, and I said my men in my house sit, and they said men sit. My son sits. He sits. Yes, and you don't have hands free. I said literally hands free.
Hands free.
Sit.
Just like you don't get a ticket because it's hands free.
Hands free.
Hands free. See?
No touchy
Clean,
touchy.
clean,
Clean hands.
clean hands.
I would lick them.
I mean, there's a couple of drops in my underwear, but clean hands.
It's clean
right?
hands. That's all that matters.
That's all there is to
The
it.
hands are the things that touch
And there's no
things.
drops. I was just saying.
No drops.
I shake it a lot.
Maybe a little bit.
Shake
You
your
shake it,
booty.
well then you've touched it.
No, I just.
Wiggle your tail.
That's all you gotta do. No matter how
Torchy.
many times you shake your peg, the last few drops slide down your leg. You ever heard that?
No.
Well, that's
Never.
It's a truism.
And as long as we've been together, you have never said that. Where did you find that?
I made it up.
Did you read it?
I must have read it somewhere.
You flick it. No, because then you touch it.
If you flick it, she'll lick it.
No.
No. No.
That's
Change the
too
subject.
That's too feminine for me.
We don't have any other subjects. All we have is crass. That's all we have.
No, you
If
don't
you want
have
to move
anything.
past crass,
I have crass,
you gotta
and you
slide
have
up.
to join
'Cause
the bandwagon.
all we are is crass.
Gotta push it down. No, only when it's hard. There you go, Karen. You don't have to touch it unless it's in the morning time.
Do I need to get another beer?
Why?
Because we're still going.
How long has it been?
It's been a while, but I'm feeling all right. I like the comments. You're laughing.
Thanks, Andy. Voice disappointment in the flicks.
But if I have another beer, who knows what's going to come out of my
No,
mouth.
it's time. I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. It was wonderful today. We'll be back on Friday, right? We'll be back on Friday. There's nothing going on.
You want Dan? He's yours. No returns. Expedite to sender.
You guys, thanks so
I'll
much.
see.
Seriously, thank you guys for hanging out.
I'll see
There's
you.
a lot of people here. I appreciate that you chose to spend your at least the last hour or so with
Thanks.
us. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Whatever you're going to do, have a great night too. Take care. Oh, wrong way.